Hello everyone, just shooting this video for Cori Garlick. Thanks for donating. And this is on wheatgrass. Now a lot of people know about wheatgrass. Let's first just read what it says on the label here. For longer lasting vitality, refrigeration is recommended. Water lightly every couple of days by placing the punnet in 1 centimetre of water for 2 minutes. And then it says more info at www.energeticgreens.com. And these look to be from Wilsons Creek, New South Wales, Australia. Certified organic. Yeah, so I just wanted to do a video on wheatgrass. A lot of people know about it, but I'm not exactly sure how packed with nutrients it is. I know it's nutrient dense, and that's what we're after. And notice it said refrigeration is recommended for longer lasting vitality, and that's true because the other punnet is a little bit browned on its leaves because I left it outside to see how it would go outside, and it did brown a little, so I'd take their advice and refrigerate it, and maybe put it on the windowsill now and then, but not out in direct sunlight. So yeah, we're going to research at the end of this video like the nutritional properties of the wheatgrass, but I just wanted to say, now this is one that I really would eat by itself, besides, you know, it being a good one for juicing. Now the funny thing is, I had a hard time getting any wheatgrass, because I remember going to Nimbin, which is like a hippie town in Australia. It's actually the only anti-cannabis prohibition town in Australia, so they're really hippie out there. It's about an hour into the mountains from in North New South Wales, near where I live, and I actually had to get I actually couldn't get even wheatgrass shots out there, which really surprised me. I remember months and months ago I asked, and when I was out there on one trip, and I couldn't even get any wheatgrass shots, and I was really surprised because of the town that it is. It's got elixirs and an apothecary even. It even has its own apothecary, and you know, I don't know any other towns around here which even have an apothecary. So it was odd to not be able to get wheatgrass shots out there. So I found it pretty difficult to find. I haven't seen it in the supermarket, that's for sure. I have not seen it in other health shops either, around the Gold Coast when I was visiting a few health shops, I remember at the start of the year. So I actually went into Palm Beach, which is in the middle of the Gold Coast, organic health shop, and lo and behold I saw one punnet there, and I actually ordered in more, because I thought, oh wow, so actually someone's selling it. And so what we'll do is we'll check the nutritional properties on the internet after, but I just wanted to quickly go over how I would consume this. I would not put this with even other salad. I would either juice this raw and keep it always raw as, because I know it's nutritionally packed and dense. It's got a lot of nutrients, and I would not even put this with other salad. Well, you could, but I would eat this just alone, and that's what I've been doing and what I'm going to continue to do. I'd just eat this by itself. I'd actually do it before I have a meal so that it goes into my stomach by itself, that sort of thing. So I get all the nutrients out of it. Now this is the kind of thing, and to reiterate why I just said what I said, because the human body does not have the enzyme to break down the plant cellulose, so we are just trying to extract the nutrients out of this. We don't have the enzymes in our bodies to break down the plant cellulose, and that's why we chew it thoroughly, you know, not a handful of times, but I'm talking, I was chewing this for like 10 minutes and I didn't even break down all of the plant cellulose. There was still a little bundle left in my mouth. And I thought, well, I've extracted all the nutrients by now, after about 10 minutes of chewing on a little, I was only chewing on a little amount like that, and that's how I'm going to keep eating it, because, you know, that was a test for me, and I was right. It was really hard to chew on and break it all apart. So, that's how I recommend you do it too. You know, empty your stomach and stuff as well. Don't eat it with, you know, a big meal or something, because some of the nutrition might be lost, depending on how good your intestines are at soaking up nutrition and so forth. But yeah, that's how I'm going to eat it and how I'd recommend you eat it. Just chewing on it by itself, and you know, when you feel like you need some nutrients or whatever. Okay, so thanks Cori, and we're going to get into researching this.
Good morning and good day everyone. This is Benjamin Cowenberg, broadcasting out of Gold Coast, Australia. Today I'm going to take you through a $30 Bandit video. This is kind of like the research section, and we're going to be having a look at wheatgrass. So I'm here just on the home page of consciousazine.com. So it's just conscious as in consciousness, and then azine as in the end of magazine. So we're just going to tap on the more, then remove the mouse, then scroll back over it, and then I can freely move down. It's like it has to unstick or something. Okay, so then we're going right down to Your Natural Paradise page. Now, the wheatgrass post I've made, yesterday I researched it a bit, and I found 2 or 3 good articles on it, I've actually put that on the back page. It's not on the front page. See, this is Your Natural Paradise. Wait for it to load here. Pretty chunky page, lots of info. Your Natural Paradise page, which is a subject page that I've made all by myself. Subject pages in consciousazine are subject to multiple authorism, but I'm the only one that's really contributed to this page. Okay, so right down the bottom of the page, on every page you'll see a notes page, the next page, which they're barely set up yet, I just got them ready, and a reference index page. So today we're on the notes page, so I'm just going to press the notes page. Then we're going to go to what's called the consciousazine members notes, or notes page of the back of most pages. I'm going to scroll down again to Your Natural Paradise back page, or members notes page. There it is. Also, we were sorry, we were already on it because I've pressed the button off the front page. Anyway, so again, I've made this page. I like this picture. Take a good look. It's pretty obvious what's going to have to happen with laws on that little puppy right there. Cannabis. Anyway, so we're going to scroll down. We've got a few random like Australian bush tucker foods on this page and stuff. It's pretty interesting, like this one here, the apple dumpling. There's a few there. So we're going to scroll down to the wheatgrass post, which is here. Just made this yesterday. So I found this one good article. The chalkboardmag.com, 50 reasons to drink wheatgrass every day. So I'll just read this. Actually, I wanted to go into this one because it was quite thorough. Wheatgrass juice contains up to 70% chlorophyll, which is an important blood builder. The chlorophyll molecules closely resemble that of the hemin molecule, the pigment which combines with protein to form hemoglobin. The major difference, which is our blood, the major difference is the chlorophyll molecule contains magnesium as its central atom, and the hemin molecule contains iron. The molecular structure of these two substances is almost identical in all other respects. Chlorophyll is the molecule that absorbs sunlight and uses its energy to synthesize carbohydrates from CO2 and water. This process is known as photosynthesis, a complex biochemical pathway in which solar energy is used to convert water and carbon dioxide to glucose and other carbohydrates, and is the basis for sustaining the life process of all plants. Since animals and most humans obtain their food supply by eating plants, photosynthesis can be said to be the source of our life also. Now, chlorophyll contains enzymes and superoxide dismutase, a copper-containing protein found in mature red blood cells. This enzyme decomposes superoxide radicals in the body into a more manageable form, thereby helping to slow down the aging process. So and number 5, chlorophyll is the first product of light and therefore contains more light energy than any other food element. So all my real health guru sort of friends will know about that pyramid that you can find on vibration of food. Like meat is really rotting carcass, and it's kind of at the bottom vibrationally speaking of this pyramid, and then it goes like earth food, tree foods, I think it's earth foods, tree foods, then superfoods, then medicinals, and up in vibration as well. Anyway, chlorophyll can be extracted from many plants, but wheatgrass is superior because it has been found to have over 100 elements needed by man. That's a lot. And that, for me, that makes it a medicinal. If grown in organic soil, it absorbs 92 of the known 115 minerals from the soil, so that's also very good. Because 1 ounce of juice equals 2 pounds of produce nutritionally, I remember hearing this a long time ago, it naturally shuts off the apostat in the brain. Apostat is the area in the brain that is believed to regulate appetite and food intake. So it makes you feel a bit full or sustained. So this below article let's just read what I wrote. While this below article does note many of the same things about wheatgrass, almost looking like an identical copy, this article does, to that top one, it did not this one line 15, which I find. Oh, it did note, typo, sorry. It did note this one line 15 I find interesting to talk about, because it is getting at, without saying, how we humans have denutritionalized some foods, like how we made the apple sweeter over time, over like the last 10,000 years, yet less nutritionally dense in value, and the common banana and some carrots. So like, you can eat maybe 3 apples to the old 10,000 year ago 1 apple, and they'll be nutritionally the same. So that's what I was talking about. Point 15. Wheatgrass juice is superior. Wheatgrass juice is a superior detoxification agent compared to carrot juice and other fruits and vegetables. Dr. Eep Thomas, associate of Anne Wigmore, says that 15 pounds of wheatgrass is equivalent of 350 pounds of carrots, lettuce, celery, and so forth. So again, it's nutritionally dense, and that's the type of foods we're looking for, so we don't have to really stuff ourselves to get the same nutrition. Anyway, I did want to go back to that article. Oh, I've opened it. Okay, so this is the 50 reasons to drink wheatgrass every day. So I did take you through some of them. Let's take you through some more. So chlorophyll improves blood sugar problems for diabetics. Chlorophyll helps purify the liver for alcoholics. Chlorophyll neutralizes toxins in the body. See, it might be, you might say that's for the psychedelian. If there's any compounds in the body, or the person who eats crap food, or just toxins in general. If you take pharmaceuticals, that would be you also. Liquid chlorophyll washes drug deposits from the body. Well, there you go, there's for the pharmaceutical people who take a lot of pharmaceuticals, or if you're in your old age and you have to take a lot of pharmaceuticals, it might be a good idea to take this organic wheatgrass medicinal. Here we go, I like this one. In the American Journal of Surgery, 1940, Benjamin Gruskin, MD, recommends chlorophyll for its antiseptic benefits. Also in this article it said it was good for skin conditions. Many skin conditions, I'm not going to go into that. The article suggests the following clinical use of chlorophyll: to clear up foul-smelling odors, neutralize strep infections, heal wounds, hasten skin grafting, cure chronic sinusitis, overcome chronic inner ear inflammation and infection, reduce varicose veins and heal leg ulcers, eliminate impetigo and other scabby eruptions, heal rectal sores, successfully treat inflammation of the uterine cervix, get rid of parasitic vaginal infections, reduce typhoid fever, and cure advanced pyorrhea in many cases. Interesting. So you can see it really is a medicinal. Oh. Wheatgrass juice can dissolve the scars that are formed in the lungs from breathing acid gases. I wonder if it would help with emphysema and stuff like that as well. The effect of carbon monoxide is minimized since chlorophyll increases hemoglobin production. Okay. High in oxygen, wheatgrass is. Wheatgrass is a superior detoxification agent. We read that. Yeah, this is 50 reasons, so there's a lot to look at here. Wheatgrass juice is an effective healer because it contains all minerals known to man, or as we read before, it can absorb most of the minerals, and vitamins A, B complex, C, E, is it a 1 or an I, and K. It is extremely rich in protein and contains 17 amino acids, building blocks of protein. That's good. Cures acne. Wheatgrass juice acts as a detergent in the body and can be used as a body deodorant. Wow. Wheatgrass juice helps to keep the hair from greying, allegedly. I'd like to see more in-depth study on such statements. So yeah, you get the idea. You don't really need to know everything that it does because you can tell that it's really, really good for you. So let's close that down. So, a website hosting Dr. Chris Reynolds states a few broad overviews as well, which you could have deduced from the other two articles, I reckon, those ones I've just read. Wheatgrass extract contains numerous potent bioactive molecules. That's an organic statement, and I love organic statements like that instead of synthetic statements that can help your body heal, such as help normalize your immune system. That's always good. It is an immune modulator. Improve your blood producing bone marrow to keep you well. So it might be a bit of a thing to combat the dirty water we have too, which is making our bone, impeding bone elasticity, and from the fluoride and all the crap in the water. Reduce inflammation, help protect you from infection from viruses and bacteria, help prevent abnormal cells developing in your body, heal wounds and assist injury recovery. See, it really seems like quite a symbiont for our body, as all medicinals are, including cannabis, mind you, which I will be shooting a $30 Bandit video on soon because I have a note that's larger than the Your Natural Paradise page. So in other words, I have a web page that's larger than the front page of this Your Natural Paradise page just on cannabis. And I'm pretty much a savant of that one. Also, it's an eclectic healer and definitely a human symbiont because we've got something called the human endocannabinoid system. Actually, in women's breast milk to feed their babies is CB1, a cannabinoid. So you have CB1 and CB2 receptors in your brain, and it just goes on like this. So we'll be shooting a video on that soon. So also wheatgrass looks like a symbiont. Also, I liked what Hippocrates Institute has written up as well to add into the previous. That link there. Wheatgrass restores alkalinity to the blood, and as us health gurus know, alkaline environment in the body means cancer finds it has a harder time proliferating. So it needs an acidic environment in the body to proliferate much easier. There's many studies on that. I've seen one from Harvard University on that. The juice's abundance of alkaline minerals helps reduce over acidity in the blood. So what I was just saying, it can be used to relieve many internal pains and has been used successfully to treat peptic ulcers, ulcerative colitis. So that's got to do with your colons and your if you're gluten intolerant, you might want to look into this. Constipation, diarrhea, and other complaints of the gastrointestinal tract. And contains beneficial enzymes, which is also always good. That's a very organic statement again, an enzyme. Whether you have a cut finger you want to heal or you desire to lose 5 pounds, enzymes must do the actual work. That's right. You are a meta being made up of all these little things. Did you know the Human Bacterium Project is now showing us that we have something like 10 times more bacteria than cells on our body? So you're a big bacteria ball. The life and abilities of the enzyme found naturally in our bodies can be extended if we help them from the outside by adding exogenous enzymes, like the ones found in wheatgrass. Don't cook it, and that's a statement I want you to reverberate with all of your greens. Eat them fresh as much as possible. The more you cook things, the more you stuff around with the compounds and deteriorate things. Benjamin Cowberg from consciousazine.com. Thanks for donating.